Great sex alone ain't gonna keep your marriage. Great sex is a piece of the puzzle. It's an important piece of the puzzle, but it ain't gonna keep you if that's all y'all got going for you. You understand what I'm saying? And I see a lot of y'all saying, oh, yes, it will. Yes, it will. Great sex is the backbone. See, that's young. But you don't know what you're talking about, really. Great sex is not the backbone. Great sex feels good. Everybody wants that. Everybody wants to feel a sensation. But let me tell you what. Let me tell you what you're not finna do. You're not finna have great sex when you're hungry. Okay? You're not finna have great sex when your partner was supposed to pay the light bill and now the light bill's off. Now the lights are off and it's dark and you're hungry and bill collectors are calling and you walk in the door talking about, you want to fool around? You want to fool around? I'm hungry. I'm hungry. And the lights are off. You didn't pay the bill. You messed off the money and you want to talk about some sex? No. It's hard to have great sex without a partnership. It's hard to have great sex with a person without a great connection. Okay? Let me tell you what. Let me give you an explanation. You out here thinking that your partner ain't being truthful with you. Okay? You out here thinking, I'm not even saying you out here thinking they're cheating. You're just unsure. Okay? You're unsure about what they're doing. The stories they're telling you ain't lining up. The timing ain't lining up. Okay? And he comes in or she comes in wanting to lay down and they were supposed to be at work or home 2 hours ahead. They got a different scent of cologne or perfume that you don't wear. And you want to talk about, oh, well, let's just lay down. You know what I'm saying? Everything will be up there. No, I ain't finna lay down with you. Where were you? 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 A lot of times people get married because it's better to marry than to burn. And the only thing they have in common is sex. They had it before they got married. They don't have much of a foundation in their relationship. They don't know their partner's mom. They don't know their partner's middle name. They just laid down and spinned around and flipped upside down or whatever they do well. And that's the only connection they had. And now you talking about, well, how was your day? Well, that was my day. I don't really want to talk about my day. Oh, but when we was, I don't really feel like talking to you like that. Where's my dinner? What about when he comes home and it ain't no sex and it's where's my dinner at? Where's my dinner? Shoot, you get on my nerves. I'm supposed to have something to eat and where's my dinner at? Where's your dinner? Why are you talking to me like that? See, you get on my nerves, man. And they start talking under their breath, all that type of stuff. And then you're like, but you flipped me upside down. Oh, none of that matters now, does it? You ain't finna have great sex and y'all been fussing and fighting all day. I'm not talking about little fussing and fighting. I'm talking about he don't like your family. You don't like his family. Y'all won't want to go out to dinner. Y'all don't want to do nothing no more. Y'all don't know. People don't understand, man. Let me tell you what it is and what it ain't. Let's keep it 100, all right? You married. You're together 24, well, you're together for a week. I don't know how many hours is in a week, but it's a lot. Okay? Say you're having sex a couple times a week for an hour each time, which I doubt that's happening. Let me just let you know what I doubt. You're having sex for an hour. Now, you can lie to us on social media. Oh, I'll be going from sun up to sundown. Or I'll be flipping on that. Listen, lie to me. Lie to your coworkers. Lie to your friends and family. Lie on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Tumblr, social media. But don't lie to yourself. Don't lie to yourself. We know what is really going on. And you're talking somewhere between 5 and 20. Huh? Somewhere between 5 and 20. Let's just Keep it a buck. All right, so if that's the only connection you have, there's a lot more hours to fill in your marriage. You got to sleep next to that person, wake up, go to dinner Saturday and Sunday. If y'all ain't getting along for the rest of them hours, them little bit of hours or minutes that you having sex ain't finna cut it. That sex is way too short. You need to cut it. Okay? Relationships built on sex alone, forget about it. It ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna last. If that's the only connection you have, you don't have much of a connection. If the only connection you have is reproductive organ inside a reproductive organ or other hole, if the only connection you have is tongue on flesh, forget it. Forget it. Because when you can't stand a person, hear me now. When you can't stand a person, you don't want to be around them. See, the thing that makes great sex, let me engage y'all. Great sex isn't the positions and the coddling or flipping or the way you flick your tongue and grab, and it ain't in that, okay? Those are the tools, right? The great sex is in the connection, it's in the comfort, it's in the trust, okay? It's in the lack of conviction. It's beyond the actual process. The reason you can have great sex, the reason I feel like the best sex is only when you're married, is because when you are married, you trust that person and you love that person, you are opening yourself up fully to them. Okay? You're not worried about AIDS and STDs and pregnancy and you shouldn't even be here right now, and what is your wife or girlfriend going to think if you find out, and is she going to snap a picture of you when you're asleep? It's when you are giving yourself wholly and completely to one another. That's why I feel like, and I've had sex before I got married, and there was a lot of other stuff I was thinking about. What if she gets pregnant? What if she got herpes? What if this condom breaks? What if this? What if that? What if my boys find out? What if she tells her girls? What if I finish fast and she laughs? What if I don't finish at all and this is whack? I'm not thinking about that with my wife. I'm not thinking about none of that stuff. I can fully devote my entire self to pleasing her, because that's all I care about. I'm not worried about her telling her friends or snapping pictures. It's all that stuff is out of my mind, so I can 100% give myself to her and her alone. And I'm not worried about her giving herself to somebody else. I'm not thinking about what I did and I should be ashamed. I'm not thinking about none of that stuff. It's me and you, mono e womano. And it's in that the great sex happens. Just because she's good at sex or he's good at sex, that just means they had a lot of sex. That don't mean pretty much nothing else except that they had a lot of sex. Okay? Now, when you don't like a person or they continue to frustrate you and anger you and misuse your trust or decrease your trust, however you want to say it, or y'all argue and you don't really even want to be around them, how can you have some great sex when you don't even like them? I don't even really want to see your face right now. Okay, I'm going to talk a little bit in a way that may be a little nasty, but I don't mean it to be. I'm just being with y'all, real with y'all. How can the requisite lubrication develop if you have no connection? See, sex with a woman begins here first. Here, in the mind. Now listen, a man sees boobs and butt, tension. That's all we need. I saw boobs. I saw leather and lace. That's all I need. That ain't it for a woman. And listen, my body ain't that type of body, even if it was. She gonna see me naked and she gonna be like, maybe you should put a hoodie on and some joggers. Okay? Most women ain't really about that. Now, if you sit down and talk and caress and cuddle and hold her tight and how was your day and talk for an hour and rub her feet and massage her back and just, oh man, you know what? I like that. I like that. I really like that. Oh, you know what? I'm starting getting a little tingle in my tangler. I'm getting a little tingle in my twangler. I'm getting a little tingle in my tangler. I think I'm ready to open myself up. I like everything that's happening. Okay? But if he done pissed you off all day, or you don't trust him, or he don't work, and you do the work, and you get home like whatever, ain't gonna be no tingle in that tangle. And if ain't no tingle in the tangle gonna feel like a tumbleweed. Huh? If ain't no tingle in the tangle gonna feel like a tumbleweed. And ain't no tumbleweed feel good to me. You hear me what I said? And you can't force the tangler to be well lubricated. Can't do it. Now there's some situations you can, there's some things you can do, But if a person is cold inside to you, they are cold. If they're warm and open and flowing, they are open, willing, able, and ready to receive. So, I try not to talk too crass, but I'm trying to tell people be, well, but she does this and that. I'm trying to tell you, man, let me tell you what'll kill the sex. We can't get no loan because your credit is messed up. My credit is good, but we're married and we can't get no loan because you don't pay your bills and you didn't pay your bills. Now you're damaging my credit. And we trying to get a house or a car and we keep getting declined. You come back when your car don't work and you got to ride the bus or the train and you need a car and I can't get a car because your credit's messed up and you want to come home and have sex. Look, I can't. I'm not in the mood right now. I'm not in the mood because my credit was good. I'm riding the bus. I'm frustrated and it's pretty much your fault. And you want to have sex? Really? After I had to ride the bus to the train and the train to another train and that train to another train and then walk 6 blocks because your credit's messed up? Now you want to have sex? Ugh. Not really what I want to do right now. Okay? Or you done lied, or you done left your phone. See, when you don't have trust, it's hard to give yourself all the way up. You left your phone out. It rang. There's a text. There's something that I shouldn't have seen or you shouldn't have seen coming up. And now you want to lay down and I don't know where you've been. I don't know who you are. I don't know where you were. Now I want to talk to you about it. Now you're lying on top of that. See, now I say this all the time and I got to repeat myself because I don't think people get it when I say it. You have to trust a person to give yourself to them. At all. No trust, no love. Ain't nothing like not trusting you to dry up that desert. You could have a lavish spring and a hot spring and a mirage, and you start losing their trust, and it's gonna be Sahara Desert dry. Where you gotta have this on your face to block the sand. Talk about losing your job, okay? Stress. You know what dries up the desert? Stress. I'm stressed. You lost your job. You ain't getting a job. You can't find a job. You ain't working at getting a job as hard as I think you should be working. I'm stressed. All the bills keep piling up. You want to talk about some sex? What? I'm stressed. Women, the mind opens up the holes. Okay? There's a direct connection. She's laying down thinking about how terrible of a day she had. She's thinking about all these bills are behind. The cable's off. I'm buying food from low budget places and my credit score's dropping. I don't have gas. And you want to lay down and stick something in a hole, boy? If you don't get, no, I'm stressed. You can't have no good sex under stress. Talking about, let me give you a massage. No. How about you massage these bills? No. If y'all don't like each other, it ain't finna be nothing pleasant in between them sheets. Ask Beyonce. Somebody said it. I didn't catch your name, but ask Beyonce why Lemonade is an album. Huh? If you're a man and your wife talks down to you, disrespects you, embarrasses you in front of your friends, and then she want to lay down, no, man, you've been disrespecting me in front of my boys. Why are you talking like that? Why are you doing that? Why are you disrespecting me like that? No, I don't really want to lay down. No, get away from me. I be trying to tell people, man, y'all don't know. Y'all don't know, man. See, men, we're confident beasts. But if you're condescending and you make us feel less confident, nope. Not with you, or maybe with you and maybe with somebody else. You keep not thinking for me, thinking about me, helping, none of that stuff. And then somebody at work, I made an extra plate. Okay, little stuff be going a long way. I come home, the reason I talked about this, I came home last night and my wife had some spaghetti in the microwave for me. I done worked all day in the coal mines. I done picked cotton with my bare hands, tilled the land. Okay, slayed a dragon. I come home, being in traffic for 2.5 hours, and go to my son's soccer game, come back, and in the microwave, there's some spaghetti, meat sauce, a little grilled onion, and a mushrooms. All I gotta do is hit doot on the microwave. Lo and behold, there is meat in my belly. Okay? Now let me would have came home last night. Spaghetti was cooked. Kids ate. You ate. There's none left for me. None left for me. Because I wanted to be home with you and let there not be none left for me? Really? Then the coworker at work, that's what happens. It starts like that. He may not even say nothing. Coworker at work, hey, I made this buttery lemon chicken last night, and I had a little piece left with some rice pilaf, and I just had left it for you. I didn't know if you would eat, and if you just want a piece, I made a cake. And I saved you a slice. You saved me a slice? And it may not happen the next day, but it's going to be, you know what? Thank you. And I'm going to eat it, right? Or he going to eat it. And the next time she don't make a plate or leave him out or whatever, and then she does it, he going to be like, you know what, man, at home, my wife ain't even, a couple times I went home, ain't nothing left for me. The kitchen is dirty, and she ain't even leave nothing for me. Oh, shoot, that's crazy. Well, my mother didn't teach me that way. And then she walk off. And she be switching when she walk off. She walk off switching. Hey, JD. She walk off switching. Next thing you know, you want to grab lunch? Oh, yeah, sure. I mean, I didn't have no plans, no way. Want to grab lunch? Sure, yeah. Because oh, shoot. You know, next thing, now she know the way. Now she opening up. Now she got full beef Wellington for you. Now I can flip it too for the men. You never tell her she's beautiful. I said rubbing feet and men. I don't rub no feet. Listen, rubbing feet will get you more draws than not. When feet hurt and then feet are massaged and then feet don't hurt, listen, what would you like to do? Now, you ain't never telling her she beautiful, she look good, she smell good. She go to work, and that little walk by she does, and that guy says, "Is that Beyonce's heat?" You know what it is? That smells really nice. He don't even have to say you smell nice. That smells really good. Did you cut your hair? Well, you know, I just trimmed a couple inches off. Looks good. Next thing you know, it's off. She's off. You lucky I can't get my shirt off fast. Next thing you know, what? Did you notice what was it? Next thing you know, she's wearing something, seeing if he'll notice. Did you see? Is that a shoulder straplet? Yes, it is. Would you like the sex with me? I had to rush that last part because I'm at the 4:05. We'll pick this up again. God bless you. God keep you. We'll see you at the conference.